going on YouTube? This is going to be a long video because I'm going to do the rest of the schedule predictions in one video. First up in this video, we're doing Arkansas. You guys should beat Alabama A&M, Arkansas State. You guys should handle them with business. Take care of business by the first quarter. If you don't, you got problems. Sorry. Then you have two games on the road. First one's at Ole Miss. You guys lose that game. Ole Miss is a pretty good football team. Then you guys go to Memphis, and I think you guys beat Memphis. Then you guys start your gauntlet. You lose to Notre Dame, Tennessee, Texas A&M, and Auburn. Then you beat Mississippi State, lose to LSU, Texas, and then you close out the year with Missouri. And you do beat Missouri. It all comes down to the coaching staff for me, for you guys. I don't like Sam Pittman. I think he's a bad coach. So, that's my reasoning for that. Record that you guys have. For me, 5 wins. 5-7. I don't know what you guys' record was last year, but Sam Pittman's holding you guys back. Next, we're going to talk about Florida road. Then, I think you beat Tennessee and Florida State at home. So, that's your guys' schedule. Alright, now we're doing Missouri schedule prediction. I think Missouri takes a huge step back this year in terms of your guys' schedule. I think you guys are going to go 4-8 with wins against Kansas, Louisiana, Massachusetts, and Auburn on the road. But you guys are losing. I think you guys lose to South Carolina, Bama, Vandy, Texas A&M, Missouri State, Oklahoma, and Arkansas, and I think it's just because of quarterback play. I don't think you guys have a very good quarterback to be able to pull it off for this year. That's just as simple as it goes for you guys. 4-8, tough schedule. Not as tough as Florida, though. And then we're going to go over here to Ole Miss. I think you guys go 8-4. You open up the first 4 games 4-0, I think, against Georgia State, Kentucky, Arkansas, and Tulane. Or the road game to Lexington. Then you guys lose to LSU, beat Washington State, lose to Georgia on the road, beat Oklahoma in the Red River rivalry, lose to South Carolina, beat Citadel, lose to Florida, beat Mississippi State. You guys did lose Jackson Dart and a few other playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. So I think you guys do take a slight step back in offensive production. Texas A&M, your guys' schedule. I got you guys going 8-4. You guys start out the year 2-0 against UTSA, Utah State. You go on the road to Notre Dame and lose. You beat Auburn. You beat Mississippi State. You beat Florida all at home. You beat Arkansas on the road, lose to LSU on the road, beat Missouri, lose to South Carolina, beat Samford, and lose to Texas. I think that's your guys' schedule. 8-4. That's a huge step up for you guys from last year. So good luck on that. South Carolina, you guys open up the season with Virginia Tech tomorrow, August 31st. You guys beat Virginia Tech. You guys beat South Carolina State. Lose to Vanderbilt. Beat Missouri. Beat Kentucky. Lose to LSU. Lose to Oklahoma. Lose to Bama. Go on the road, and I think you guys pull out 2 wins on the road against Ole Miss and Texas A&M. You come back to play Coastal Carolina. You beat them, and I think you guys drop the ball to Clemson. Coming on over to LSU season, 5 straight opening day losses for the Tigers. Well, you guys lose to the Tigers today, too. You guys lose on the road to Clemson. You come back home, you beat Louisiana Tech, Florida, Southeast Louisiana, and then you go on the road and you beat Ole Miss, you beat South Carolina, you beat Vanderbilt. I think you beat Texas A&M, Bama, Arkansas, Western Kentucky, and Oklahoma. I got you guys losing 1 game. I think your toss-up games are going to be Texas A&M, Bama. Those were really hard for me to choose who I was going to pick there. But I think LSU's got a little bit better personnel. Even though I don't like Chip Kelly. Down to the final 4 teams, we're going to take Alabama. We're going to take you guys beating Florida State. You guys are going to beat Louisiana, Monroe, Wisconsin. Then you start conference play at Athens in Georgia. You guys lose to Georgia. You beat Vanderbilt. You get revenge from last year. You beat Missouri on the road. I think you guys beat Tennessee at home. You guys beat South Carolina on the road. Lose to LSU. Oklahoma, you win. Eastern Illinois. Eastern Illinois, you beat. Then you beat Auburn at Auburn. Tennessee. You guys will beat Syracuse, beat ETSU, lose to Georgia, beat UAB, beat Mississippi State on the road, beat Arkansas, lose to Bama, beat Kentucky, beat Oklahoma, beat New Mexico State, lose to Florida, and beat Vanderbilt. That's my honest prediction for the Vols this year. I think we take a step back on offense, but we'll see what happens if Joey Aguilar can play ball or not. Because that's what it's going to boil down to is quarterback play. Defense is going to be good again this year. Next we have Georgia. You guys are going to beat Marshall, beat Austin Peay. I think you guys beat Tennessee, beat Bama, beat Kentucky. I don't have you guys losing a game this year. So I think you guys go undefeated. Actually, no, I got you guys losing to Georgia Tech with how Haynes King and company took you guys to OT, 7 OT last year. last but not least, we got Texas. I think you guys lose to Ohio State. Then you bounce back and go undefeated after that, beating San Jose State, UTEP, Sam Houston, Florida, Oklahoma, Kentucky, Mississippi State, Vanderbilt, Georgia, Arkansas, and Texas A&M. Obviously, that Georgia game is going to be questionable. I think you guys get the win. Georgia has a lot of quarterback questions that needs to be addressed. You know, Gunnar Stockton will probably end up being the starter all year long, and barring he gets hurt. But he's not proven winner. Yeah, he came out in the second half and beat you guys, but Carson Beck was already hurt. Carson Beck was already mounting a slight comeback. Georgia had all the momentum going into the second half. If I remember correctly. So I think you guys do end up beating Georgia. And there you have it. That's my 2025 schedule predictions for the SEC.